What's going on, Star Citizen fans? It's your boy Raptor Spiritus, and I am back with another one. So today we are going to look at the new ARGO MOTH. This thing looks amazing. Now, disclaimer, I'm not getting the MOTH, but I'm going to tell you, they took the mole and knocked this thing out the park. It is amazing what they've done with this ship. So we're going to watch the trailer together, and then we're going to kind of just go over some key points about this ship. So let's check it out together and see what this trailer is all about.
Salvage. It's work. Solid and honest. And built on instinct. It's believing that a simple bit of scrap could be a piece of something bigger. And here at ARGO, we're born believers.
I love those arms. Those are so cool. This right here.
In time spent searching.
It ejects 8 SCU crates.
A crew worth standing by.
And you can stack them? Shut up.
And
oh my gosh.
It always earns its keep.
Is that a loading ramp?
It's just
that is so
how
cool.
We're built, I guess.
Oh my gosh, this is so dope.
Introducing the multi-operator targeted harvester. ARGO, building your future.
Yo, what the? First of all, the mole needs love. Let's start with that. Dude, did you guys see this thing? Oh my goodness. I might have to go to the videos for the behind the ships of this, because look at that. These are 8 SCU crates that are on here. Like, ooh. So you could double stack. That's 8 SCU crates on either side. What? This thing is so freaking cool. And then it has that loading ramp where it looks like an 8 back there. So it could probably do another 2 8 SCU boxes with room for an Atlas on the back. I love how this whole commercial is all about ARGO. I am dying. This is so freaking awesome. That I have no words right now. That's so cool. But all right, let's take, since we looked at the trailer, so we saw the features for the ejection of the 8 SCU boxes, which is super cool, and you can double stack them. So basically, you can use it for cargo runs. Like, that's so freaking cool. I know. Let's go. Yeah, here we go. All right.
The ARGO MOTH is the long-awaited, much-requested medium salvager for Star Citizen. It's supposed to fill the gaps between our small single-siege salvage ships, such as the Vulture and the Salvation, and the massive Aegis Reclaimer.
And it was well-deserved too, because after a long time, one of my org mates, shout out to Ocean, because I know he already got the ship. If it's already on sale, I haven't even looked at that. I just got home from work. Guarantee he's got this thing already. This is so freaking cool. Let's go to see if they have something about the interior, because I know they're talking about like the pinchers. Oh, and there's, oh my gosh, there's something else. This is the weapons they've equipped this thing with. Come on, yo.
Very minimal defensive capabilities. This is first and foremost an industrial ship. The pilot has 2 S2 slots available to them.
Size 2 slots.
The co-pilot gets access to a bespoke small missile rack.
A small missile rack. Like, the mole needs a small missile rack as well. But no, seriously, I love the fact that they added this on top just to give it a little bit of something. Now, I don't really know what the armaments are for the mole, but still, I think this little addition is cool, because I don't think it has missiles on the mole.
With 16 S2 missiles.
Wow.
The belly of the ship has changed quite a lot. We've now got this.
This is what I was talking about earlier. These are 8 SCU stacks here, and it ejects just like the Fortune. But also, if you saw in the commercial for the ARGO MOTH, you could stack on top of it and do another row of 6 on top of it. That's crazy.
Large split cargo grid that is in a vertical orientation. So when the salvage material is projected out, it blows straight onto this large cargo grid that kind of takes up the majority of the belly of the ship. One of the improvements over the MOTH chassis is the fact that the cargo grids are just normal cargo grids. Whilst the salvage output does automatically eject onto them and it does use standardized 8 SCU crates, there's nothing to stop you putting any other cargo compatible item on those cargo grids.
So basically, the regular ejection, so there's doing 6 and they're 8 SCU crate, that is 48 SCU just on the one row on one side. I mean, if you do the math, that's 192 SCU that you can put on the outside of the ship and just haul cargo. That is so freaking sick. CIG, you know, I was a little worried for what CIG's new developers were doing, but the last couple ships, I have complete faith. Complete faith. This is crazy.
Which allows you to then perhaps do a bit of cargo. Maybe you find some salvage on the way that you want to do. It doesn't limit you to doing one or the other. You do have the ability to do both at the same time.
Now, I will say, for someone who does salvaging, and I also do scrapping, like I try to do not just salvaging, but scavenging is what I meant to say. I try to take off everything, components, weapons off of ships, anything I can. If it's not bolted to the floor, I'm taking it off, and I just hoard it, or add it to the ships. If I come across something that has a good component, I can add to one of my ships. I just do that. But this ship allows you to do that a little more effectively. That little back ramp that they're about to show, fill it full of components, because it's hard. You can't really do that in the Vulture. And then, you know, maybe instead of ejecting, you know, or if you could double stack, I don't know if you could double stack and put, like, say you have like a size 4 weapon, maybe you can clip it on top of the boxes. Maybe it'll stick. 'Cause I know you can double stack, but either way, still, the options are a lot better for salvaging and scavenging. This MOTH it's 10 out of 10, 1000%. I love this ship. This ship is so cool. I'm almost a little jealous I'm not getting it, but still, soloing a ship like this is not for me. I have a teammate that solos a mole, and I couldn't stand it going up, down, moving the ship around, getting down, up, down. Like, that would get really annoying after a while. But if we do it instead of the crew, because I know, like I said, I know Wolf has got the ship, or is getting it, whatever. To do it as a team, that would be super awesome. And you know what this means? When any improvements they've done to the ARGO MOTH, they're gonna put to all the other ships at some point. I'm feeling it. I love this ship.
The rear of the ship has a really nice cargo lift for 2 16 SCU containers. So you can get a bit of hauling gameplay in there as well.
Okay, so it's 4.
And just in front of that is the old
16 total.
personnel lift. Both take you up into the newly sort of slightly reimagined cargo area.
So much better.
From
I
there
wish
to the left and
this.
right, you've got the entrances to the side salvage turrets, and
Those are
then
the
a
same.
ladder that leads you up onto the main deck.
One of the things we realised as we were working on the ship was to be able to get out some of the components out of the ship, we needed to widen the doors and widen the ladder down to the lower floor. And this gives a nice route through the ship to be able to get those ship items out.
To the rear of the ship from there are the beds and the bathroom and a couple of suit lockers. And then forwards from habitation is into the processing room.
We basically took the pre-existed engineering room from the mall and convert it to a processing room.
Feels very hot, very industrial, and a little claustrophobic. You have an engineering screen in the middle. Some of the components have been sort of reshuffled around to make space for a big refinery, which is on board.
That's dope.
Forwards, further
yeah.
still, is the bridge, which has the pilot and co-pilot seat.
As we're kind of revisiting the cockpit, we've updated it a little bit, so we've brought in a few new interactions, kind of modernized the view a little bit.
Looks good.
Things like the dashboard improvements, the interactive panels that we placed around the ship, those sort of things will kind of be retrofitted back onto the mole as well.
Like the Asgard and the Hermes, the Moth is a new hull based on an existing chassis, and that means it doesn't share paints with the Mole.
But we are making some really nice new paints for the Moth. So we're going to...
I will have to say, like I said, just even with these arms in the front, it looks 1,000 times cooler as a ship. I love it. I'm digging it. Like I mean, if I was out in the verse and I needed a ship that I could just hire a couple crew on to help out with to make a little money out of this, drop them a little bit, a little percentage of whatever we find, I would totally, this would be a daily ship for sure. I love the way with the VTOLs. I love this, the way the ship looks in general. I love the, you know, how the engines are in an X pattern. This ship is a sweet looking ship, and with these new paints, this ship is definitely, like, in my opinion, it's a 10 out of 10 for a salvage ship. They really did this really well, and I love the improvements they made on the chassis to add a, you know, cargo drop door that comes down for, you could put some cargo in it, and you put it up there for storage or whatever. And the fact that you could double stack 8 SEU crates for where they eject out of, that is so freaking cool. So I'm a fan of this ship already. This ship is cool.
Have a lot of two-tone paints coming in, so you'll see that we have decided to spice them up a bit.
So we're excited now that we have the full set of salvage ship sizes. We have you starting with the Salvation, moving to the Vulture and Fortune. Now we have the Moth, and then ultimately you end up with the Reclaimer.
It was very fun to work on, very nice to work on something industrial.
Just the little changes to the flow that we've had to make, opening up some areas just to allow a little bit of a smoother kind of gameplay experience has been really nice.
This is for the person who enjoys salvage gameplay but wants something bigger.
That's so cool. All right, so I already, as you guys already saw, I'm sold on it. I think it's cool. I'm not getting it, but I look forward to using it with my org mates. So I'm super excited about it. So, but that's all I got today, guys. You know, I hope you liked the video. Please, of course, like and subscribe. Share my videos. It helps my channel grow. I greatly appreciate you guys. I love the interactions in the comments. So please always toss a comment. Say what's up. Share with me your opinions. Are you excited about the Moth? Do you feel the same way I do about the way they basically took the Mole chassis and made it into something? I think they improved on it and made it better. So and side note, it actually leads me into another quick thing that I want to say is that I was just discussing with one of the other commenters on one of my previous videos. I think having a Mercury Star Runner, not maybe Mark II or whatever, just kind of how they're doing with these, using a separate chassis, but it about looks the same, but it's different. Having a Mark II per se, or an updated MSR, I think would be pretty sweet as well. So we'll see what happens, because like I said, they seem to be doing a lot of that. I like where CIG is going with it. I like that they finally filled basically all the sizes for the salvage ships. It's super freaking cool. So as always, it's your boy Raptor Spiritus. You guys stay safe out there, and I will see you in the verse.